After nearly a decade of legal delays, 3 men accused of plotting the 9/11 attacks, including alleged mastermind Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, reaching a plea agreement with prosecutors. The Department of Defense announcing that deal on Wednesday. In a letter to families of 9/11 victims, the chief prosecutor saying that in exchange for taking the death penalty off the table, these 3 will plead guilty to all charges, including the murder of nearly 3,000 innocent people. During a campaign stop out in Glendale, Arizona, Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance blasting the Biden-Harris administration.
That is ridiculous, but it's not surprising. Now just think about the point that we've gotten to. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have weaponized the Department of Justice to go after their political opponents, but they're cutting a sweetheart deal with 9/11 terrorists. We need a president who kills terrorists, not negotiates with them.
The ACLU, however, says the DOD's decision was the right call. The executive director saying in a statement, quote, "It's also the only practical solution after nearly 2 decades of litigation. For too long, the U.S. has repeatedly defended its use of torture and unconstitutional military tribunals at Guantanamo Bay."
The federal government in this case faced the real possibility of having their confessions tossed out because these individuals were subject to waterboarding, subject to secret CIA prisons that may have contaminated the evidence against them.
So as part of this plea deal, these men now have to answer questions from family members of those killed in the 9/11 terror attack about what role they played and why they killed nearly 3,000 people on that day. Reporting in New York, I'm Alexis McAdams, Fox News.